Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Sheka with Sheka's Honey Iced Tea Time. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to each and every person who took time out of their day to subscribe, like, or comment. Text me, call me, encourage me. Whatever you did, it definitely is appreciated and it's all love. Thank you. But on the low, right now, I'm aggravated as hell. Oh my God. I just did this. I should not be eating right now. Doing this, I should be eating comfortably. You understand what I'm saying? But what happened was, I watched the video, thank God for that, before I decided to post it. And I messed up terribly. I'm not even going to tell y'all what I did. That's what I'm not going to do. But all I know is I could not post it. And I'm just glad that I watched it. And so, here we are. Today, yes, I want to talk about a few things that I addressed yesterday. Yesterday, I talked about the young lady, Ma'Khia Bryant, who was shot and killed by an officer in Ohio. I stated that she was in an altercation with another young lady. And I also stated that if that was my child, I probably would have thanked the officer for reacting the way that he did, because it seems as though the individual in the pink was about to be hurt. Bits and pieces of information keeps falling into my lap. I was privy to hear a recording of Ma'Khia's sister, if this was really her. There was no face. There is no actual way of knowing. I really don't know. But from what it was saying, it really doesn't even matter who the hell was on the goddamn tape, really. All I know is it was disclosed that the individual in the pink was not a child. That's what stuck out to me. That's what mattered to me. The person that I felt sympathy for was not a child. The individual that got killed was a child. The reason why I keep saying that, the reason why I feel some type of way, is because they were having an altercation before the officer got there. Where in the hell is a grown-ass woman doing arguing with a child? I don't give a fuck what the problem is. And that's another reason why I'm mad. Because you know what? I tried something for the first time tonight. Some damn tacos or something. I'm gonna show y'all. I shouldn't, but I am. Oh, Lord. That's how y'all know I know what I'm doing. I can't even turn the goddamn camera around. But either way it goes. One of these. Killing me to eat this shit. The meat good. The steak is good. But the bowl, not so much. It's not I don't think it's cooked all the way. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it's bread, flour, whatever the hell it is. I can eat it either way, but damn, that's not what's up. Oh, but I feel some type of way because that was a grown ass lady. You should not. What in the hell is you doing? Entertaining, arguing, chasing down a child. So I recant everything that I said. I don't know the story. I'll be the first to say. And like I said, I'm not in the business of, that's just not going to work. There we go. I'm not in the business of offending anybody. So I don't know the whole story, clearly. I won't there, so I'll probably never know the whole story. So I just want to end it with that. Yeah, I thought I was done with this notebook because, as I said, I was already done with this, but either way. One other thing that I addressed was, you know, like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm really not. But I'm feeling some type of way about these individuals that done got this PPP and PUA money and they ain't doing shit with the shit but shitting, stunting, and shining. You understand what I'm saying? I know. I would have had me a little studio, a better camera phone than this. I'm doing this from the ground. This is what you call from the mud, you hear me? So when I look back some years from now, and I see, where I'm at versus where I was, I can say I really, goddamn it, was determined because this hustle mode right here, baby. Grind mode. You understand what I'm saying? And while I'm on that, let me say this. Yes, it's off subject, which I do that. It's life. I was done with this shit a few minutes ago, goddamn go. But you get one shot at this shit that I know. One shot at life. Make it count. Do all that you want to do when you want to do it. I ain't talking about no crazy shit. I'm talking about dreams and goals wise. If you have ambition in you, do not be afraid to exploit it. Do you. Live your life. Do not be afraid to chase your dreams. You never know what's going to happen. I would much rather fail than sit on my ass and wonder. It is what the fuck it is. But one thing about it and two things for sure, I'm going to have fun doing whatever I am doing, even through the struggle. I'm going to have some goddamn fun. And it's going to be the experience that makes everything all worth it and worthwhile. Looking back on everything, whether I failed, whether I succeeded, got what I wanted, whatever the fuck the case may be, that journey is what it's all about. That's where you develop a whole lot. You develop character. You figure out who the hell you are. You figure out what you're about. And one thing that I've learned is you are who you are around. You're around a whole lot of lazy motherfuckers, no matter how ambitious you are. You cannot be ambitious and be actually pushing yourself if you're sitting around a lot of motherfuckers that are content with sitting on their ass. You will become them before they become you. I can promise you that. So I say that to say, get your ass up and make this shit called life count. Do something with it. Whatever the fuck it is. Don't have just one job, one dream, one goal, no. Have many and plenty and try. Fail if you have to, but try. Always. It is what it is. I done lost my train of damn thought. Oh yeah, we're talking about this PPP and PUA money. These niggas trip. They ain't did shit with the goddamn money, but goddamn shit, stunt, and shine. And now they ass out here looking crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Nothing it done did. If it was hard to tell a real nigga before, this PUA money done made it goddamn near impossible to try to figure out who the fuck is where and who is who for real. Like, no, these motherfuckers is counterfeit as hell, and it is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these little niggas out here, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know, like, if these cars are coming in different colors or whatever the fuck it may be, but I ain't never seen so many street niggas with debit cards. This shit done got the fuck out of hand. So, yes, I may sound like I'm hating. All I'm saying is I'm aggravated. I'm upset. I was not on that goddamn wave. I wish that I was. But the good and the silver lining to it all is I do rest well at night knowing I don't have a motherfucking warrant. No shade. I'm just saying. I ain't know for a fact I ain't got one because of that, because I couldn't get on the goddamn wave. My dumb ass be too fucking nervous. I ain't got time for that. If it ain't spades, I ain't bidding. Point blank period. I'm done with that. So I'm just saying, I had to speak on that because, it's a lot of that fraudulent shit going on, a lot of counterfeit niggas and bras. A lot of y'all bitches is fraudulent as hell right about now. So y'all motherfuckers won't hit no shit just a week ago, and here y'all ass is now thinking you fly than the goddamn eagle in the sky. And you ain't. You might got them bands, but your ass still who you are. I ain't hating, I'm just stating. Another thing, because as I stated, I did get a few phone calls and a few text messages, and go on the page, you'll see a few people loving some love on my page, and I appreciate that. I love all y'all. Tamika, Rhonda, Sissy, Monica, definitely appreciate the love. But some people felt like I spent so much time expressing how I felt about single women having a hard time finding a good man. It raised the question, am I single? Well, yes, I am. I am. And I'm dating my damn self. Yes, the fuck I am. And I don't care what you got to say about it. Yes, it may sound crazy to you. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to tell you why. Because there comes a time when you done dated and live life. You got to stop and take time out. First of all, shit ain't the same today as it was back then before I was goddamn single. That's that. I gotta figure this shit the fuck out. Y'all niggas ain't the same. Y'all wearing clothes like me. That's one. It's totally different. Niggas is different these days. Y'all got to know it. Y'all have to have noticed the change too. Yes, women are different too. I be damn if they ain't niggas. The roles are reversed. It's like I was in the house being in the relationship while the world was reversing. You know what I mean? Like, bitches, females, act a whole lot like niggas now. And the men is acting a whole lot like bitches. In a lot of different ways. And it's getting on my goddamn nerve. That is the truth. But as I was saying, yes, I'm single and I'm dating myself. I need to get my own thoughts in my head and shit together. Need to reevaluate that situation. And then I'll be ready to come out and play again. But right now, I just want to maintain to myself. I want to love up on my baby. I want to concentrate on this. And that is that. And that's on poo, as y'all would say. Like, that shit go with everything now. And I guess this goes hand in hand. I guess, the question is raised, well, while you're single, what is it that you're looking for? What do you require in a man? And I'm going to keep it real simple. I require what I provide. Anybody that do it any other way, to me, is just kind of selfish and fucked up. For you to require some shit you can't provide your goddamn self, to me, is just, it's fucked up. It's crazy. It's ludicrous. It's who taught you that? Why? That's not me. I don't mind working for what the fuck I have. I love working for what I have. I love getting things on my own and having my own things, and it feels good. So that's what I bring to the table. It's not just a pretty package. It's shit that come with it. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I require. I require me to bring my plate, and I require you to bring your plate. I don't mind sharing off my plate here and there. I like to nibble on your shit too. But what I'm trying to say is, it ain't enough for two every night. You need to have your own. And that's how shit happens. Life happens like that. One day, y'all sharing. Shit go wrong. You got to have your own, boo. And you think a motherfucker gonna wait till you get this shit together? Who does that? Why you think, what? So yeah, if you don't do nothing, always have your own, baby. Come to the table with the same shit you want the next person to come to the table with. And then y'all can go from there. Hey, if you do it any other way and you good, that's on you, baby. Because what works for you works for you. What everything ain't for everybody, and that's just that. I'm just answering the question. Am I single? Yes. And then the other question was, what is you looking for? I'm looking for what I bring. You understand what I'm saying? This shit got to be equally yoked. I don't hear. Well, at least halfway. Make it look like it's equally yoked. Fool me. But what you ain't gonna do is just point blank period not have nothing. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. What other questions? Because, I'm a little burnt out right now. I already did this and I'm doing it again. But, I'm enjoying myself. And hopefully when I read this poem, I get it right this time. Sex and money. Is one more important than the other? Are they equally important in a relationship? Do you find yourself not able to or not even interested in one and or the other? I'm specifically talking about sex when you're chasing the bag. Like, is sex on the forefront still? Do you find yourself putting sex or your significant other on the back burner without you even realizing and knowing it? And do you think that, like, that's just the cost of success and one should be okay with it because they get to visually see what's going on? It's not like a person has to guess and or wonder why this and why that, what's going on. Like, you're seeing what's going on. You're seeing the fruits of the labor. You're seeing why I'm exhausted or why this person is exhausted. What's up with that? What y'all think about that? Do you think that a person should be understanding to, sex playing or going on the back burner? Or do you think that no matter what, people should be getting it in? Point blank period if they want this shit to work. I feel both ways. One day I may feel like shit. And next day I may feel like nigga goddamn burn the fuck out. That. So I don't know. That's why I want to know what y'all think. And social media. What y'all think about social media? I feel like people find a lot of validation in social media and they don't feel validated if they're not getting a certain amount of attention on social media. I've seen people, not really want to post their boo on social media because they know that, they boo used to be a whole lot of people boos. So, what you think about that? Is it okay to basically tell your significant other, I don't want to post your ass because you already know your name ring bells, for lack of a better term, and I'm just not even trying to go there. So, is that acceptable? Would you be okay? Yeah, so I'm wondering, like, what's your thoughts on that? Oh yeah, another question I wanted to ask is, when you have a group of friends, and let's just say one person has an opportunity or a platform to bring elevation to themselves or maybe you, do you feel like it's their responsibility to extend that opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel as though if they're loyal, they will, or if they don't, they are disloyal? I personally don't feel like anybody owes anybody anything. I don't give a fuck how loyal you are, how much you care for a person, how much you love a motherfucker. I just don't think it's your responsibility. If you do it, it's great. That shit is commendable. If you don't, that's life. It's okay. Like, it is what it is. Because one thing that I do know is what's for you is for you. It don't matter what form or fashion it come in. No one can take what's for you. That's on you if you don't take that time or opportunity in its best way for yourself. But what's for you is for you. You know what I mean? So that's why I never find myself getting mad at people when they have any sort of opportunity to where some sort of advancement, especially financially. Money can ruin a lot of things that was once precious. And I try my best to never let money interfere with anything that I love. That's just something I don't condone. I don't like. I've seen too many long-term relationships, friendships go south over some fucking money that could have been made and remade time and time again. And a lot of the times, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of the times, some of the times I can understand it's the principle of the matter. A lot of people don't understand principle. So, just that's that. What are your thoughts on that? And so before I come to an end on Sheka's Honey Iced Tea time, I do want to end with a poem in dedication to Mr. George Floyd. As we all know, the officer in the case was found guilty on all counts of his murder. They never charged him for point blank murder. I believe it was some sort of manslaughter and whatever, like 3 counts. But either way it goes, he was found guilty on all counts. And as I stated yesterday, that is a step in the right direction. I did take the time to write a poem in dedication to Mr. Floyd, and I am just hoping it comes out right. Alrighty. 9/29. No, this is not a date. Rather, it's how long it would take for the life of George Floyd to leave his body after yelling, "I can't breathe," to the officer who placed a knee on his neck as people tried to aid, but help he would never get. The world watched a grown man lay and cry out to his mother, who was already dead. That's also something that will forever be in my head. Never did we think in his case justice would prevail. I mean, after all that was disclosed, he still got bail. But on April 20th, 2021, the officer received a guilty verdict. I remember my heart racing as I heard it. So now I pray, Mr. Floyd, you may rest in peace as we find comfort knowing his ass will never be released. Rest in peace, George Floyd. We love you and we pray your family finds peace and solace through this tragedy. It's Sheka with Sheka's Honey Iced Tea time. Hit subscribe, like, or comment, and I will do the same once you do.